We'll take questions for redshirt junior Ethan Small.
Is it a little bit more than just starting a Friday night game with the start of the new stadium really officially here for you? Is there not extra pressure, but it's like an extra bit of motivation for you?
Right, for sure. I think it's definitely more exciting. We've been in that old locker room in the Shire for 22 months now, and we get to move into this, well, I guess yesterday now. And it's just really special to be a part of this, and coming back another year is definitely worth it when you see all this and you get to be a part of something so big and be a key piece in the team this year. And I'm still remembering when we were playing and there's fences along the third baseline and we can't run in foul territory because of all the construction and stuff. So this is definitely special, and it means a lot to us, and hopefully it means a lot to everybody else too.
What does it mean to you, for you to be the guy that gets the ball on opening night?
I don't know if I can put it into words. It's so special. It really means a lot. Hopefully, I embrace the pressure, perform well. That's what we all hope to do. But it really means a lot, and I know that's not saying enough, but it's so special. This place is crazy, and I know Friday's going to be packed, and hopefully we get a nice win.
You got two guys behind you in the rotation. It hadn't been announced yet, but whoever it is will most likely be, guys
Right.
that aren't used to that pressure. You are. Do you feel a little extra burden this year to go deep into games, to get in the seventh,
Right.
eighth inning and eat innings so the bullpen's fresh and things if those other guys falter in the week?
Right. I think this staff is very deep as far as its options to start, and especially bullpen pieces too. Maybe something we didn't have as much of last year or the year before, even when there was only 8 healthy guys. I'm really confident in the next 2 starters. They got really good stuff, and they're both high-level people. They've done it before. I think they'll be fine, really. I really think our rotation is going to be very strong. 1 through 3, I think anybody could pitch on Friday out of those 3 guys, myself included.
How have you embraced sort of being the guy that everyone looks at in that pitching rotation, the leader, if you will? How have you embraced that?
Right. It comes with just having the experience, having the Omaha experience, and then you try to pass it on to those guys who haven't pitched in these types of crowds. It's going to be new for them. And it was for me too when I was a freshman. You come out and there's 10,000 people, and you're like, oh, you're looking around, you're like, wow, I've never done this before. And some of those guys coming out of high school, especially, you kind of have to help them out with it. But the big key is just staying within yourself, doing what you normally do, going about your same process, and not letting any of the outside stuff bother you.
Last year, first month of the season on the road, and of course all the craziness with the coaching changes and all that. Does it feel more stable this year? You get the first month at home. Your coaching staff is here for you. Do you feel a difference, not just as a team, but as a program right now?
Absolutely. I said this a lot in the fall. Coach Lamonis and our entire coaching staff really, it's just been so scheduled. We're starting when we say we're going to start. We're done when we say we're going to be done. We're getting all of our work in. It's very efficient, and I think that's something that, was a big change with this staff, and us. We appreciate that too, because we've got homework and stuff and all that stuff to get to at night. So, but yeah, it's so much more organized, and really, you look at last year and this year, we're miles ahead of where we were last year.
How will all those SEC starts and all those postseason starts that you made last year help you going into this year?
I think it just gives you confidence, knowing that you can do it, really, especially as long as you make your pitch at the right time, throw what you're supposed to throw, when you're supposed to throw it, where you're supposed to throw it. And really just kind of what I was saying earlier, stick with the process. You got to take the game one pitch at a time. And if it takes 2.5 hours to get through 7 innings, you take it one pitch at a time until you get to that mark. And then hopefully the result shows you did that.
What have you seen from the opening opponent?
Not much. I don't know much about them. I'm sure they're coming in here looking forward to beating us, and that means we got to be looking forward to beating them. So I know they're going to be a good team. They're going to be solid. I think they've got some good runners. I think they might try to move the ball a little bit, small ball, which means we're going to have to do a good job of holding them on, picking off we're supposed to, and keeping them in check that way. But as far as their lineup and stuff, Coach Fox will go over that with us probably in the next couple of days.
Anything else for Ethan? If not,